Yo, good morning, everybody. So it is the morning of Thursday, the 22nd, and Cole has been elected. It's Minister Aatrox, so if I ever get bored, I'm actually going to hop over to doing some Svens because I need that for Rift stuff. But definitely going to be focusing Cole. The next Fiesta is in about 6.5 hours. I'll be done with work at that point, and then I have work off tomorrow, so I will be staying up to unholy, ungodly-ass hours. At least for my boomer brain, 12:55 to 3:15 a.m. for me. I will be staying up for this bonus mining fiesta. I might even stream it. Caffeine will be utilized. We're definitely have to hit as many of these as possible. I am going to try to catch all four. The timing is actually great, 2:35 p.m. for me, and then I have to stay up late for this one, which is fine because this one's not till 11:15, so I can sleep in, and then the next one's at 9:35. So chef's kiss fucking timing on those mining fiestas. I feel like I missed one or two already. But not a big deal. I think there's 5 total and I missed one, but I'm not, torn up about it because I was out with friends last night and that was certainly a lot more fun than a mining fiesta. But we'll be getting back into it. We're going to try to get mineral armor on the first fucking fiesta. I would be surprised if we couldn't get it, to be honest. I mean, I'm definitely going to be grinding like crazy. I'm going to look up efficient methods, pour everything into just being able to make sure that we're rushing that. So yeah, that'll be the first thing that you probably see when it comes to the mining fiestas. But in the meantime, I'm going to be working on some other stuff. So there's the mining wisdom buff that we get on public islands. And then there's also Molten Forge. So we'll be working on some of the things that we need for both getting this to a 4.55 and also some of the other stuff that we'll need, like talismans, talisman of power, upgrading armors. We'll need various different things. We'll need stuff for upgrading to titanium. So we'll be working on all of that for now. All right, so first things first, we are going to be working on grinding out some coal. Oops, hold on. Once a video, I have to do this, right? I leave my mic across the desk. We are going to be grinding out some coal during coal. Yes, I know. But we need fuel canisters so that I can make a fuel thing for this guy because not having a fuel tank just sucks. 3K fuel does not last very long at all. Even when you're doing, ore mining and stuff like that, it just goes pretty fast. So it'd be nice to have to refuel less. And so that's what we're going to be going after first. We need 10 enchanted coal blocks to make the 5 fuel canisters we need, but I'm actually going to go for 12 so I can work on a ruby drill at the same time. It'll be nice to get the gemstone drill line going. Honestly, as a YouTuber, nothing brings me more joy than interactions like this. So I was AFK when he said it, but Static OXO said, "Oh, hi, Nitrix. Was watching your Ironman series before." And, I saw it and I was like, "Oh, hey, sorry, I was AFK." And, I just asked if he was enjoying it or if they were enjoying it. And they said they loved the series, which made me really happy. Had a chat with another homie in here. Was that Hazelnut? Who asked if I like the color green, which it's my wife's favorite color. So like, how can you not, love your wife's favorite color? My favorite color personally is blue, big blue guy, but I also like cyan, which is like a mixture of blue and green. So hell yeah. But shout out to these guys. Thanks so much for just like chatting up in public. If you guys ever see me in a lobby, feel free to say hi. Unless I'm AFK, I always respond. I'll always say hello in chat. It makes me like genuinely so happy when people recognize who I am, even if they're like, hey dude, like your videos could use some work. I don't care at all, dude. I would love to hear your feedback. But if you see me in public and you're like, oh, it's Nitrix, I wonder if I should talk to him. The answer is fuck yeah, say hi, dude. I would love that. Okay, and just like that, I have 12 enchanted coal blocks. So we have everything that we need to start making those good old fuel canisters here. How long do they take each? 6 hours. Okay, yeah, that's completely fine. It's going to clog up all of our slots, but it's not a big deal because we need these anyway, and there's not anything I'm currently cooking up. We only have 5 slots at the moment, which is like whatever. But yeah, so we're going to get these 5 cooking, and then we're going to start working on the refined diamonds and the refined mithril that we need. We've already got a little bit of refined mithril, I believe, but probably not enough. Yeah, not enough here quite yet, but we are quite close to being able to make this mithril infused fuel tank. We need just a couple more refined mithril, the 5 diamonds, and then these fuel canisters that we're cooking. Then we'll have 10,000 max fuel capacity instead of 3,000, which is way better. More than 3 times is huge. And then of course the minus 2% pickaxe ability cooldown is quite good as well. All right, so the fiesta has begun. This is the first one that I can catch, and I am starting off by doing diamonds because we need so many diamonds, like an unspeakable amount of diamonds for making refined diamonds. So I'm starting off this way, hoping that we can get at least a couple pieces of mineral armor. But we're not going to spend too long here. We are going to pivot over to the mithril because we also need an obscene amount of mithril as well. And theoretically, mithril is slightly better for refined mineral drop rate, so we are probably going to pivot over to that. But considering the fact that there is double drops during a fiesta. I mean, it's kind of hard to pass up on doing some diamonds during this. I mean, you need diamonds as an Ironman for, you know, both like all these mining upgrades, but also just to sell for straight up gold. So very useful, very helpful thing to have, and hopefully we can pull lots and lots of refined minerals. I've been mining for about 5 minutes, so let's see if we've gotten lucky and dropped ourselves some mineral already. Let's see, mining sack. Refine. Oh yeah, we got one, boys. Okay, hell yeah. So immediately we're gonna be making mineral armor, and then we'll be asking around in the Ironman community to see what the min-max next best thing to get is, whether or not that's titanium equipment or the talisman for the magical power, or, you know, whatever it may be that refined minerals are needed for. So yeah, I will see you guys again further on into the festival, either when we make some mineral pieces or when we get something else going. I don't know. Oh, don't break OBS. Okay, cool. There we go. So a little bit unexpected here, but we just got taming 50 during the mining fiesta, so it unlocks the ultra training session that we won't use until we have a bajillion coins, but that is theoretically our taming cap for now until we start trading in pets. I have a rift ferret to trade in, so we will get taming 51, you know, pretty much as soon as we can. But yeah, pretty sweet to get that out of the way, get a little coin boost there and all that stuff. But that is our first you know, essentially maxed level, not including like the idea that it goes up to 60. So this is our first, you know, we hit the cap. Now we've got to work on increasing the cap, because with enchanting, you don't have to do anything to increase the cap. It's just there. But we are very close to enchanting 62. So that will probably also happen in this episode. It's just such a bitch sometimes to try to get experience. All right, we just wrapped up the mining fiesta on stream. That's why we're rocking the Yogg here and doing some mithril. But we just completed full mineral. This is a huge upgrade for the Iron Man account. Like, actually, devastatingly, enormously fucking massive when it comes to anything mining related for pure ores. I mean, 400 mining spread on ores and blocks. It's great for blocks and ores both in the Crystal Hollows, and then it's god tier for mining pure ores in like the Royal Mines. So this is gonna carry the fuck out of us when it comes to like getting gold, getting like actual gold, and getting coins. And then when it comes to getting coins for things like diamonds, the diamonds and pure ores, you know, like coal and redstone that we'll need, and iron as well for our drill upgrades. This is going to be fucking everything. So this is insane that it took this long into the account to get our first coal, but I don't care anymore. We got mineral. I'm so excited about this. All right, so quite a bit has happened since the last time I recorded. I have not really been able to record lately, but I am, of course, able to this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and give us a summary of the things that we have completed during coal. And then there will be a few more clips just kind of detailing some farming stuff that I know I'm going to do anyway. So, and then also working on the forge. So just to go over, we completed our mithril infused fuel tank and popped that onto our titanium drill, reforged it to refine because I realized it didn't ever reforge on it. Please don't make fun of me. I know it was dumb. Got up to compact 7 at this point, which is great. And, you know, our supplies are looking fantastic for things. So if we come in here, we've got 17 enchanted diamond blocks, 1500 enchanted gold. We've got 825 enchanted iron. So we've got enough to last us a while for some drill making materials. We also got a helix fossil from a nucleus run, which is awesome. Getting an ammonite pet is going to be so good for fishing. I mean, I know flying fish is great too, but like, I mean, the ammonite hits. Especially with the changes to sea creature chance and how hard that can be. And considering we're going to be rushing Hotum levels from here on out. It's definitely going to be a really good use for a pet. Just very nice thing to have to boost up our fishing when we get into that in the future. But for now, going to collect all these wonderful resources that we've been forging up. We're sitting on a little treasure trove of 6 diamonds, 3 titanium, and 5 refined mithril. And then, yeah, we've got the full mineral in terms of what we have left in the refined stack. I've been waiting for the video to do this. We've got a 14, and so we can make a mineral talisman. So now we've got, you know, just another nice addition to the thing, and finally made it to the second page of our accessory bag. We're at 294 accessory power, or magical power these days, so getting there for sure. Once I upgrade this to a personal compactor 7000, that'll push us over 3k, or if I make my personal deleter better, we'll just have to see what I end up deciding to do here soon. But regardless of all of that, we are going to continue working on forging up all sorts of different materials, because even when I'm not like sure, okay, what exactly I need to put in the forge, I just kind of go and check what I have, because I know that I'm going to need so much of everything. So I'm like, oh, I've got mithril. Okay, time to refine some mithril. Boop. 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 And then one more. And then, yeah, so that, I mean, I've been pretty successful doing this and just like stacking things up. But if you actually want to see what we're working on, the X455, I think it might be -455. Okay, if I just type in titanium drill, stupid freaking thing. Okay, anyway, so the X455 requires 5 mithril plates, 12 refined titanium, and 10 diamonds. So I'm working on the titanium. I have all the diamonds I need for this. We're almost done forging them up. The mithril plates are the big ask, right? Each of them require 5 refined mithril, an enchanted iron block, which we have now, or we have enough iron for, a refined titanium, and then a golden plate. And of course, the golden plate has its own requirements. That's why we grinded up all of that gold and all of these additional refined diamonds. So we basically just need glaciite jewels and plenty of titanium, and we will be able to fuse this up, or rather forge this up to the next level. I'm very excited to have a 455. I know the step from 455 to 555 is going to be absolutely abysmal, but we will get there. Regardless of how frustrating it may be. For now, we're going to be pivoting a little bit based on really whoever the next mayor is going to be. If we actually wanted to go and take a look, we can see who the current mayoral candidates are and kind of try to make a value judgment here on who's going to win. I think it's down between Paul and Foxy, if I remember correctly. So Diaz, nope. Diana, nope. Marina, I do like Fishing Festival, so an extra spooky is really good. I don't care about Paul. I think I'm gonna give it to Marina, man. Oh, let's go. I'm glad to see she's winning because Fishing Festivals would be phenomenal for this account. Yeah, I think that about does it for the mining games for this episode. I think we're gonna, like I said, go in and do a little bit of farming. I have to build out some custom farms, so I will be doing that in the next episode. For now, we're just gonna workus. I thought work and focus at the same time, so I said workus. That's a new word. I like it. I'm gonna workus on trying to get the visitor completions up and get as much copper as I can, so I can really like juice up those upgrades. But yeah. For now, that's it for mining. I'm very pleased with the point in which we're at. You know, we've got the full mineral, which is just amazing for powder grinding, for pure ore grinding. I mean, it's going to take us a long way. Oh, yeah, and I almost completely forgot to mention, we also got Enchanting 60. The clip got fucked up or something. I can't remember why I don't have the clip for it because it's just not where I thought it was. But yeah, Enchanting 60 is fantastic. You know, maxed out a skill. The first skill to truly be maxed out. I know I kind of said that about Taming, but obviously, you know, there's Taming 60, so it's not like it's maxed out, but it's capped for where we can right now. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty sweet to have. Enchanting 60 also provides, you know, the extra ability damage that you get for these last levels, and so it's nice to have that huge ability damage boost so that when we use things like a Dreadlord sword, or way down the line when we use, you know, better mage items like a Midas staff or a Hyperion, we'll have plenty of damage. All right, y'all, that is going to just about do it for today. It's been a very successful and fun episode. I had a great time making it, and honestly, this coal was really successful for us, so I'm really happy. I kind of haven't really been feeling the Hypixel Skyblock itch as much over the past couple days, so I haven't really played, so I apologize for the video delay, but I'm starting to get back into it, starting to feel that itch again. Unfortunately, I missed a lot of Marina, but we've still got 6 fishing festivals to make, so I think we're going to be all right. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate y'all. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch y'all next time.